Alrighty. Hello, greetings, and hey there. If you guys are around, just type in the chat first, alright? This is around the time we wait for some people to join in the live stream here. Go grab some snacks, some drinks, grab some more friends to join in, and stay determined. And there we go, Dima's right there. How's it going? Welcome to the live stream anyway. What with the UF Flowey? I don't know. Maybe he just swing his head along with the music of the Doki Doki Literature Club. Ow, คุณว่าไปนอนแล้ว Likely everyone has their own catchphrase or their common words that they are always talking. Like me, I'm always saying meow in the chat, or maybe just sometimes when I'm talking like in real life. Raiden has got sippy in the chat. Even though in the real life, I think he's always said that a lot also. So what about you, Demon? What you're always saying? Oh, now I remembered. Heyo, my illness, or something like that. I think that's your catchphrase when you're starting of talking, conversations. Yesterday is very weird with the live streams. The live chat is disabled for some reason. And I have no idea if there's some people joining the live stream yesterday. It's like completely empty. So, what just happened? So only the moment that has got some people joining the live stream yesterday is just only when you came in, and also another guy, Boo. Yeah, that's the one. That's the only moment that has got some people to get in the live stream yesterday. Hey, your mayonnaise. Just look at the flowers and the music is just kicking, just like the same rhythms as his head swinging. Howdy, I'm Flowey. Flowey the swinging head flower. I feels like this kind of game, Doki Doki Literature Club. Also, you're playing Bee Swarm simulators and Roblox, and you are making honey. Alright then. Just coming with the memes. Not the bees! Okay. It's about time, I guess. Maybe around 20 minutes left? I mean 20 seconds. Oh my god, minutes. Hachimaru-yo. Alrighty, intro. Hey to you guys, my name is Nico and welcome back to the Doki Doki Literature Club. Just as a warning here you guys, for someone who watched my video live stream later on, this is where things become real. Yeah. So if someone has like some kind of depressions or someone who has like some kind of fainted heart or likely not very good at with the horror stuff, I suggest you not to watch this part. Alrighty? Oh god. Just a warning to make the YouTubes know that I have already warned people. Already the games has already warned also that this game is not appropriate for some people who's not good with the crazy stuff that would happen in here. Alrighty, now we go. If you guys fine with that, or if you guys just want to hurt yourself, well, whatever. I'm not gonna stop you now because I have to start my live stream here. Which one is the latest one? I think so. Meow. You're the first one here. Saved by Monica. Thanks for being early. That's funny. Oh, that's me. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. There must be one of the things that she prepared that has the poems we are performing. In the end, I found a random poems online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I will be performing. I'm surprising you didn't bring Sari with you. Oh, isn't she here yet? Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You don't want to say that. You would think that on days that this important, she would try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sari told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Mao. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Really? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But a stammer embarrassed. How's that embarrassed? Did Sari really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confessions? That makes me really seems like a bad guy here. Not bad guy, an honest guy. But I'm the one who knows that what's the best for her, right? Jesus. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Heh. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Yeah? Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people to take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so, too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is nearly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. This one that I haven't read before. Percentage. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Okay. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Weird. What's this? Reading the poems, I get a pit in my stomach. What happened? What's wrong? Maybe nothing? This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayuri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayuri, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Don't strain yourself? Okay, that's Monica. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What I was thinking, I should have tried a little harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or wake her up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and I want to give to her. I reached Sayuri's house and knocked on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she is not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself inside. Sayuri? She really is a heavy sleeper. Okay, you guys. Prepare for it. I swallow. Go. I can't believe I end up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? Boyfriends? Come on. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on the door. Sayuri? Wake up, dummy. Baka yaro. Okiro. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. Okay. I gently open the door. And the motorcycle just reached by. Okay. I knew this would happen. Oh god. She is... what can I say this one? Extending her height by using the rope. She will be fine. What the hell? Noncha soria! Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayuri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe that's what my eyes has showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why? Because the game. Doing this. Why was she doing this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Because you're just, I don't know, not straight enough forward like that. Turning down her confessions, that has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needs me the most? Why was I so selfish? It's not selfish. It's choice. It's a choice. This is my fault. It's not your damn fault, god damn it. My swarm thoughts keeps telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. Well, what could you do? If I just spend more time with her, walk her to school, and give her what I know she wanted out of the relationships, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Ugh, this guy. Screw the literary club. Screw the festival. Screw it. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some games where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Well then, we have the loading button right here. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I died. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needs from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. Oh god. Okay. Yesterday with disabled live chat by self, and now today internet and OBS trying to F me up in the live stream. What on earth happening here? And also the game messed up, you guys. Look at that. So what should I do here? Okay, from what I have read in the walkthrough, I think I can just load game and try another route. What the heck? See annoying girls running towards me? Okay, that's the same, and that wasn't the same. The girl's name is something. Okay, I'm just gonna go with what they have right now. I have read them already, so I'm not gonna read them again. She's going to chase me after this. However, it's just like the idol in front of the crosswalk things. What the heck? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Morning are usually the worst, being surrounded by the couples and friends group walking to school together. Meanwhile, I always walk to school alone. I always tell myself it about the time I met some girls or something like that. Okay, now this is totally different. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly in the wall looking for an ounce of motivations. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, the most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with them. I guess I have no choice but to start with at the anime club. Meow. What the heck? Monica? Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We didn't know each other's. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class, last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So I have her smile at me so genuinely, it feels a little... What do you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use in my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate clubs, right? Haha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budgets and publicity and how to prepare for events. I would much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club do you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club, okay? Literature? That's some kind of duel? Let me ask again, you guys, or demon, is the chat or the live stream okay? Now I'm kind of have like some kind of the awareness of the things that could go wrong in my live stream here. How many members do you have so far? Alright, thank you for that, demon. It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything, reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of the members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists the manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, man. By any chance, are you still looking for the club to join? I mean, yeah. In that case, is there any chance you would like to join me? Big favor. Yeah, I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would be it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Okay. This guy. Yeah, sure, I'll check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet. You know that. How's the sweet things? I'm just talking normally. It's nothing. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. How's that? What? Beware of hackers. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly followed Monica across the school and upstairs, sections of the school I rarely visit. Being generally used to the third-year classes and activities, Monica, full of energy, swings open up the door of the classroom. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Eh? Oh. A guest? Seriously? You bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Nasky. By the way, welcome to the club. All words escape me from these situations. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Really? So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriends, right? What the heck? Not yet. No, or no. Natsuki. The girl with the sourest attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figures make me think she's probably at first year. Anyway, but this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you, both of you. So we ran into Meow in the classroom. So he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, Tomang. I didn't forget about it, but it just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some teas, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you just come and sit down? Ow. The girls have a field desk arranged in the form of a table. Yuri's walked into the corner and the room opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take the next seat over to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the literature club, it's the duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there's more people joining in the club yet. Aren't more in the club yet. Okay. It must be hard. It must be hard to start a new one. You could be this that way. Okay, I think I have missed. I mean, all the voices are the same anyway, but I kind of have to make the voice like differently in my head, so I can just keep up what they're talking about. Not many people are interested in putting out all the efforts to start something brand new. Okay, that's money one. Especially when it's something it doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. What? Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri is returned to the table carrying the tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, setting down the teapot in the middle. Okay. We keep a whole tea set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy the good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the pastime for me, but at least enjoying tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Anime? Considering how little I have read these past years, I don't really read things much. Okay. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Probably. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with a finger. My favorite are usually novels, but builds up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The levels of creativity and craftsmanship behind them are amazing to me, and tells a good story In such foreign worlds, equally impressive. Okay, it's all the same things. Yuri goes on greatly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walk in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up on fire, that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, unlike a lot of things, like the motorcycles running by at the schools every time, reading a book, lean back on the floor or something. Whatever. Story with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imaginations to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, it's been reading a lot of horror lately. I read the horror books once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock, I mean. I would expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very stressful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me and for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you're working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why don't you care? Why do you care? Ugh, reading. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that levels of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open your own readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you can share some of your work, you can set as example help Natsuki feels comfortable enough to share hers. Look at her face. I guess that's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. What just happened here? Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Nanto? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other's. That way everyone sees even. Things has gone like very fast right now here. Differently from the first round. Yeah, you like things where no one knows about this. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I didn't decide to take the responsibility as vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the clubs as well as its members. Besides, now we have the new member. It seems like a good step for us to take. Now we have become the members without noticing, or I don't know if the protagonist is still blurring. Do you agree? Hold on, there's one problem. What's that? Now that we have reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made decisions. I still have another club to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All the girls staring back at me with dejected eyes. Come on, don't look at me like that. But I'm sorry though. What the heck with these eyes? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell the truth, man. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form the official club. We need 4. Yeah, it's the rule in Japan that if you want to start a club, you have to have at least 4 members. And I have been trying really hard to find new members. And if you don't find more before the festival, disband! I'm defenseless. How am I supposed to reject them? I feel terrible. And besides, this club looks pretty much relaxed. Maybe I could join and write up some poems with them with these beautiful girls. I'm trying just to talk with my own phrase anyway here. Right. Okay, I decided. I will join. How about that? One by one girls light up and also standing up. Oh my goodness. Really? Do you really mean that? Yeah? It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after this, I would really super pissed. Well, there's a toilet there. I'm so happy. Everyone's become cat. We can become our official club now. Members, clubs, I don't know. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you some great times, right? And thanks, I guess, from me. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment? Write the poems to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Meow. I'll look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. I can't really impress the class. Star Monica with my medicore writing skills? I really feel excited about this one. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat and Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess it's my own way then here. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then, you guys. Matashita, and I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. We are really happy spending every day with these girls in the club. Perhaps there's one thing to know. I mean, there might be the chance to get to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make my most circumstances, or just gonna write the things, or sure with a good fortune to find this guy, this protagonist. I guess I'll start to write the poems here tonight. You have a lot of special poems. Would you like to read it? What the heck? Stare at the dot to reveal the special message. I think this one is a sketch jump or something. I love you. Write the poems. Once again. Write the poems. Once again. So I guess I'm just gonna go with the same girl. Here we go. Ah. Okay, I kind of remember things. Boop. Anger? Oh shit, that's her. Hmm. See, I'm good at writing poems now. Strategy. I don't really know with this one. There we go. Mostly for her, Yuri. Hi again. Meow. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Har har. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. There was a lot to come here, and everyone's here hanging out. What the heck just happened here? Thanks for keeping your promise. Meow. I hope this one isn't too overwhelming to you. It seems the music is, I don't know, kinda distorted a little bit, making you dive headfirst into the literature when you are not as accustomed to it. Whoa. Oh, come on. Like you deserve any slack. You already be dragged by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh god. Monica, I think you are... Natsuki certainly have the big mouth for someone who keeps something behind her butt collection in her club room. I don't know. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, ma'am. We'll make sure to put some comfort first, okay? You to comfort. How to comfort me? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointment glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interested in picking up the book to read? Well, what shall we read here? I can't really say, or know either way. Like I said, I'm in this club now, so it feels only right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Well, wait. I didn't mean like that. If you really want to, then forget what I said, I guess. It's not like that. I want to try to be the part of the club. So even if I don't read much, but I can pick the book that you could gave to me. Suggest something. Are you sure? Is the classroom like tilt or something? I feel just like, well, as vice president and all, that it should help you and get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out the book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked up the book and out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even you don't like reading. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Read it together. This is a girl accidentally being so cute. Oh my god, this girl. I don't know. She even picked up the book from. She thinks it would. I would read them. Yuri, thanks for the book. I will definitely read it. I think. I enthusiastically take a book. I would just grab the book anyway. I'm just saying here. Whew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I'll look forward to hear what you think. Now that we're in the settle in and expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Oh god. Just like a lot of books on her table and her face just sink into that book thing. I can't help but notice her intense expressions, like she was waiting for the chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki roaming around the closet. I am really curious to take to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time that it would feel bad to distract her from the reading, I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same as I got from her. More than that, she seems to be on a few pages. Wait. Is it like supposed to be like the different day or something? Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaked another glance at me and the eyes met in a split second. But it only makes her decide to face deeper into the book. So yeah, she's just swimming in the book now. Sorry. I was just looking around. Mother just sensing her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If it was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit, so the book you gave. That's okay. I'm confused now. That's the book you gave me, right? Hello, Yuri. Welcome to the live stream. How are you today? Yeah. I think her. Yuri, I think her eyes pop out. Are you having like the artificial side or something? Just put it back. I want to really reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how you got the two copies of the same book. I just accidentally bought them too. I thought it was the sequels, but well, I accidentally bought two of them, the same one. Anyway, bookstore. That's what I'm reading. God damn it! I mean, just happened buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious that she just isn't telling me the truth. I'll definitely read some of the books soon. I'm glad to hear. Once you start picking up, you might have a hard time putting down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? Just want to stop by and whatever. And another name with Dashing, Yuri? Welcome to the live stream. How are you guys today? Is that so? What's the story about it anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. And the book titles Portrait of Markov. It's an ominous looking eye symbols on the front of the cover. Basically, it's about the religious camp that turns into the human experiment prison, and the person trapped inside turn them into the killing machines and for the loss of blood. The facilities get even worse and start to selectively breeding people, just cutting off their limbs and affecting them. Oh my god. It's totally different. Oh, there's a little bit of spoilers. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the things that about the limbs. That's kind of, you know, nasty. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be nice stories, and so the dark came out from nowhere. Are you not a fan of some sort of things? Not like that, I guess. I mean, I can enjoy these kind of stuff, so no worried about it. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. See, she's so shy and reclusive on the outside. But her mind seems to be completely different. Nasty stuff. It's just that kind of story. It's just the kind of challenges you took a look at the life from the strange new perspective. When horrible things happen just because someone wants to be evil. But because the world is full of horrible people and we are all worthless anyway. Then suddenly I don't know. I'm rambling, aren't I? Yeah, that's a bit weird. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I thought I saw something weird, but I think it's just my imaginations. I haven't lost interest in or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But it feels like I should let you know what I have this problem. That you got this problem. When I let things in the book and writing fills my thought. What the? I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. I can't read that in time. It's too fast. I'm sorry I end up saying anything strange again. So please stop me if I'm started doing that again. That's not a problem, I guess. That just means you're really passionate about reading. At least, what I can do is listening. It's literature club after all. That's, well, true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it right? What the heck? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? You just blink for a while, you know? Let me just get a book. I quickly retrieved the book and put it on my bag. Alrighty, so I guess I will not forget to read them if I'm just doing something else. I slip into the next seat to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? He seems a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Why, like... The things in 3 days has completely merged into 1 day. That's what I'm thinking. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting or you or anything. Alright. I open up the book and start a prologue. I still understand why Yuri's means about reading in company. We read together and open the book. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particular bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feelings is somewhat comforting. Yuri's on the corner of my eyes. I think it should be like some kind of the pictures here. I realize that she's not actually looking at her book. She's looking at something. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. I'm sorry. I was just... Is there like... Wait. Just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright, open the book, prologue, stuff, bad things. I don't see any of the... I don't know. Return. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Har. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until against Yuri and hold the book more between two of them. Why don't you just get a room and just banging? I suppose so. Yuri timidly closed her eyes and own copy. Once we each lean to a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is all on the way, so instead of my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to read the page. To turn the page, I mean. Here. Oh, here we go. Yuri takes her left arm, and hold the books to the left side and the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with the right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slide it under the thumb after it's flipped to her side. But holding like this, well, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Okay. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my visions. Ready? Set? After the banging, she just ran off. To turn the page. Oh, okay. Turn the page, okay. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over to Yuri's face again, and our eyes met. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her like this. Okay. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you'll be so patient with me. Yeah? Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri is no longer asking me if I'm going to turn the page. Instead, she just assumed that she finished the page and before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like a timid exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side, and catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kinda reminds me of you a little. Hey? I have never seen that face before. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry? I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Her? Yuri, are you feeling alright? Eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety, even since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little too much. My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if she feels her heartbeat. Hello, Kira Desi. Welcome to live stream. How are you today? I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. And don't push me too. Yuri stands up and practically rushes to the classroom, out of the classroom. What the hell on earth is it all about? Meow. Did something happen just now? I guess? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her, weirdly. What shall we do with her? No, I didn't. Haha, don't worry. I believe you, silly baga. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I think. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. So just only Natsuki and Monika here. Let's go with Natsuki first then. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably not fair if I share mine with her first. Hello, Natsuki. Meow. What the heck? Is that some kind of joke? Meow. If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Oh, what? Harsh. What? You expecting me to believe you'd actually effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort in. We all start somewhere, right? You're just proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I would like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I will tell you what to improve, but you are better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Okay, guess this one is the same. Eagles can fly. Monkeys. Monkeys can climb, crickets can sleep, horses can race, owls can seek, she just run. Eagles flies, people can try, but that's about it. Haha. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. This guy, come on, protagonist, What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Okay, this is the same. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things and really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring all the feelings in the last line. So you did. I guess the more went into it, then I realized. That's what I mean to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, didn't you? Did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud when I won't take that away from her. And now with Monika. Where's Yuri? Hi, Having a good time so far? Yeah? Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things, we can do that better. We can do better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alrighty. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poems with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, ma'am. We're all a little embarrassed at it today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past in. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Here's the poem. Great job, man. I was going to it hurt while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimate you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it's work anyway. You know that Yuri's like this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Sometimes I feels like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, it's just probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her a lot of kindness. I don't think she used to being endowed like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Behave! Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Didn't miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all of the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poems now. Anyway, do you want to read my poems now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Oh really? You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feels that way, you know? I say. Well, let's read that then. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused. I frantically glance at my surrounding, but my burned eyes can no longer see colors. Are they others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? That sounds of frantic. Scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing into me. That's practically what happened. The air I breathed dissipates before it reached my lungs. I panic. There must be the way out. It's right there. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for the feedback for now. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of the style that has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and the lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing in my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. What is epiphany anyway? I'm kind of nervous about it, to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming so strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you are writing the poem or story, your brain gets too fixed in the specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper or title it up later. Another way to think about this, okay. If you keep the pens on the same spot as, okay, things are the same here. You just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Where should you go? Only Yuri's here. Hello, Yuri. As Yuri reads the poems, I notice her eyes brighten. Mabushi! Exceptional. What was that? Didn't say anything out loud. Yuri first covered her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. Just a minute, guys. I need a drink. Marriage ship will go forever. What kind of marriage ship that you're talking about here? Alright, it's talking time in the chat, so anything going on in your life? Oh, okay. So that's what you were mentioning about. Ooh. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you're writing a lot of poetry before. Really? Did I? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh. You stare at me blankly, then look at the poems again. Liar. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words and then the poems, and as if breaking it down for more throughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that they are usually typical of the new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. that I think the most noticeable things I recognize in new writers is that they trying to make their styles very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing style separately from the blah blah blah. Okay, I think I got that already. The result is the same. Both styles and expressiveness are wicked. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into the writing in a simple poem. Not just finding them as a building them, but getting to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but with the practice and learning, you'll just get and do things here. Also hope that everyone in the club gives the valuable feedbacks. Nancy can be a little bit biased, I thought. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't talk about people like that. And Natsuki shouted from the back of the room, I heard that! Hey, Mega Super Lionheart, welcome to livestream. How are you today? I just noticed that. So sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poems now? Please do. I would love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if the rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. Har har. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literary club? By the way, Lion, this is the second through, which is the game is start to become, well, a little bit crazy and stuff. So yeah. But I think it's fine for you. Okay, he goes under the light. The turntles of my hair illuminates beneath the amber's glow. Bathing, it must be the one. The last remaining streetlights to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathly airs of the present, but the living of the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay, just the same. Things become more crazy, and I think you miss one of the, well, nasty scenes. But I think it's okay for you if you are going to play this one. It's not a spoilers yet. Okay, for you. Yuri. I'm sorry. I have such a terrible handwriting. Exactly, Yuri. You're not having the bad handwriting. It's just for myself. It's kind of hard to read with the swinging styles like that. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it's taking you a long time to read. Ah, I see. Yep. Well, just don't read a scripting one, obviously. I actually think your handwriting is really pretty. That's really relief. Also, I like the poems. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It was too short? Not that short, I think. I usually write the longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something's easy to digest, I suppose. Like some kind of milk or something? Are you into the ghosts, Yuri? Boo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their own. Seeing the word poet or something, I remember that. Demon, you know what this means, right? What? Hello, Monochrome. Welcome to the live stream. How are you today? You missed the scenes? Yes, you missed that scene. They usually do more than tell the simple stories or painting pictures. This is the case. Perhaps the subject of the poems is only being symbolically compared to the ghosts. Lingering to the last remaining place of comfort, unable to go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I didn't have the thought about that at all. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. You was impressive too, so... If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yep, probably. You know, I was really nervous about doing this, but in the end, I really enjoy it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you. Meow. Alright, thanks for that. Me too. Phew. I guess that was everything. I glanced around the room. Lion, did you hear that? The music is kinda a little bit distorted. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for the mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way that my poems can stand up there to theirs. Standards. Oh, it's thundering outside. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Crossing the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuris and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper in their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrows furrow in frustrations. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's going on here? What is this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk on with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. You're cute. Cute? Did you completely miss symbolisms or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Ah? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it's really not coming out nice to me. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have to ask someone who actually like it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Meow did too. So, based on that, I would gladly give some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate all the offer, but I have spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to exchange something soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Meow liked my poems too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Okay. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new members, Yuri. That was not. Okay. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous of Meow. Appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way, makes everything I do overly cutesy. Courtesy, I don't know. Ugh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grow the size bigger as soon as mouse start showing up. What the heck? Is that related? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Okay. Thinking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as... What the heck? You see that? As you look, Natsuki. I don't know if how this gonna turn out or something. Okay. Me? Look at that, who's dunking? You wanna be edgy? What? Edgy B? Edgy? That wasn't in the first time. Sorry, my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after the gratitude middle schools, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? Oh god. That backgrounds. The only cute things about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself in the edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What? What the F is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Meow hear everything you reality think. You really think? I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri's turns towards me, and if she just noticed she was standing here. Meow. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started. Okay. How did I get dragged to this damn things? I can't read it anytime, but the things got nasty. How the hell is I gonna read that? I know that salaries usually prevent fighting between the members. Huh? Okay. Hello, Natsuki. And oh, Monica, I mean. Sorry with that. Oh, sorry, wrong person. Hey, meow. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We will back inside once they are done yelling. Some president am I? I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was be able to a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put the foot down against the others. You understand, right? Anyway, if it makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I would be happy to spending time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Huh. Hello, Natsuki. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Did you say that Monica is very bad at leaderships? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with the palm of her forehead. What the heck? Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe it. You? I had no idea what Yuri might be said to Natsuki. Or did. Meow. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about this by tomorrow. Completely. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over. You can go home now, if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. Say it. But she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I would like to stay a little longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me talk that responsibilities today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's nothing that. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of the chance to discuss my book with Meow. This mean Monica is lesbian. I don't know. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understand. What the heck? All I have to say to you guys first, if you are not really good with these things, I recommend you not to watch. I'm just playing just because of my curiosity, okay? Now it starts raining outside. So with Yuri... Let's make a point like before. You could have burned Monica notes, book, and throw in another timeline where she never been found. Are you secretly spoiling? There we go. Perfect. Things likely proceed really fast here now. Okay, I would say first, my internet might be a little bit unstable when it's raining at my home right now. But anyway, we will continue as far as we could, okay? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. That was fast. I've gotten a little more comfortable here and over the past couple days. Entering the club room and usual scenes greets me. Hello, Yuri. Welcome back. Meow. Hi. I'm not sure if it's me or it's Yuri expressions, but the weight of the yesterday quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Kinda hope that shit will go on. No worries, it will gonna happen eventually. Okay? Yuri glances over her shoulders, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk, and surprisingly Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Holy, behave, baby. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Hello, Sayuri. Welcome to live stream. How are you today? And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we are usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri. I'm happy with your considerate and apologize. You don't have to worry about them. Things happened yesterday too much. Even though I'm only one here in a couple of days, so I could tell something was off. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because of our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was. It didn't make me think any less of you. It had already decided and there's no way you can be a bad person. And not that you were apologizing, I know that you really didn't mean it. Meow. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. I'm turned on. That makes me really happy, I mean. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you were joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry. What am I saying right now? I just... Hey, have you guys seen Monika? Ah, yeah. No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calming Natsuki by addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worrying a little bit. What? What are you looking at? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just want to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Okay, now she has been brainwashed. Jeez. Whatever your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Yeah, maybe. but I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel a little better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Oh no, not the smiles. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on the trial, Joe? Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. That was fast. Sorry, I'm super late, sorry. Ah, here you are. I didn't mean to be late. I think Natsuki is becoming an alien. Have you guys weren't worried about anything? Just a little bit. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long, anyway? Well, the last period of today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you play music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credits than I deserve. I guess I have been practicing for a while, but I'm not really good at it yet. Still, that must be require a lot of dedications. So it's still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometimes. Daz. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Writing a song? You know, that's a level of someone who can play pianos already. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. Pretty cool. I will look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Meow. The rain of my side is very audible now. Yeah, you might hear it like really loud here. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I have been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So, I didn't miss anything, right? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talk about. Besides, Natsuki has already run over the closet. Run off the closet. Since you compliments puts me on a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. Oh, I mean in the club. What shall we do? Yeah, definitely. I plan on it anyway. Okay. We can start now. Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? Yeah, now she's become more... I don't know. Like, more open. The rain will be romantic sounds for some people who... with single issues. I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Okay, just let it pound. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you again. To have much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. Breathe. Loser. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her inside jacket. Like a Rambo. There we go. Which one do you want to read? Actually have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Make some tea then. Thanks. Thanks very much. If there's one thing can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Nothing to mention for yourself as well. You stand up and make her way to the closet. I follow and watch her and watch as she retrieves a small water pincher from the shelf and the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle. I'm going to plug this one in the desk of the at the teacher's desk, and then I will go get some water. She walked past me and set the kettles down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have a water pitcher? Pitchers? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out in the classroom. Ah, that's different. Totally different. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's just like that this time. It's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry to misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Okay. Is something holding her up? I'm bored. I'm just waiting here to... so I decided to go look for her. Yuri! Where the heck are you? Let's see. The most logical place Yuri would get to be the nearest water fountain. I'm kind of wonder why did we get the water from the fountain? I start heading down the hallway. Okay, what the heck is that sound? What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. I'm not really sure what kind of sound this is. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through the teeth. Oh, like that maybe. Are they in pain? I reach to the corner and peer around it. Yuri? What the heck are you doing with your arm? Kya? What the fuck? Okay. What? You cannot change the past. You're making a time paradox. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Meow. Do you like oolong tea? That's totally different from what she said. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri set up the temperatures the kettles to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I should do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Okay. Now I'm kind of curious with the arm. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you notice? I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Okay. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much, okay? Just like you did with your arm. You're always worrying about me. Meow. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pouring the cup of tea for each of us. Meow. I have another request. Do you mind if I sit on the floor today? Okay, why is that? It's a little bit easier for me for my back. Okay. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Okay, that's the way you're reading. Okay, no worries. I just have a back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why is that? It's most likely because of my, well, gestures. Your postures? Yeah. She became a glitch. Always hunch over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading postures. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Okay, fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from the bag. I have some chocolate as well. If you want some chocolates. It's a bag small of chocolates, candies. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, the teacup on the desk on our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading positions as the last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other's. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Get a room! Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost like more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding with my hand is not holding the book. I ended up with a position that makes it even harder to focus. Well then, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't actually touch her chest. Okay. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing, so he grabbed. What? I mean, she wears her intense reading expressions, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I used all of my willpower to focus on reading. It didn't work. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with my chocolate wrappers. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Sure? I'll take all of it then. By the way, I love chocolates, you guys. Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Okay, so that's another point that I didn't even think in. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Sure? Of course. Yuri's opened the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any hard time of reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my legs. Well, I hope it's not getting numb too much. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on the reading again. I take the chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts up the lips, and if the situation was completely natural, but that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Take that. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Okay. It's good, right? The chocolate. Alright, just me, guys. The mosquito is always flying around my face. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Yeah, the chocolate is great, right? Meow. Sorry. Should I? I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri start to breathe heavily. Okay, once again. I can't. Meow. She will become a cat. Oh no. What the heck? Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my hand and jerks me off my feet. What the heck just happened here? My teacup gets knocked over. Clink, clink, clink. Meow. My heart. My heart. Won't stop pounding. Well, obviously it's not stop pounding. If it stopped, you died. Meow. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? Meow. Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Holy! Okay, what just happened here? It feels like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Maybe just make it slower, not stop. Okay. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh my god, look at the eyes. Alright, it's faintly can't see very well, but her eyes is like really creepy right now. Would you like to have a good time? Once again, Money Guy's here. It's time to share poems. Okay. What happened if I'm just choose Yuri anyway, and she was just gonna turn out become like that again? Glorious eyes. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you have written for today. Yuri stares at the poems with a surprised expression on her face. Do you think Money Guy's your savior? Or I don't know if she's all with the manipulating things. Do you like it? Meow. She turns to become a cat again. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up one of this quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques we're practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really want to try giving more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows, even her hands appearing sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing. It feels like I'm valued. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. Okay, that's a really weird sentence again. My heart's pounding just holding it. I want to write poems about these feelings. Is that bad? Meow. I'm not being weird, right? I don't know. I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kinda embarrassed. But right now I just want to read your I just want you to read my poems too. Okay. Wait, is this longer? Okay. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning and exiles, grinding. Okay, now it's kind of hard to read. Bolt head. Linger, gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes. A dog ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A 4 harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe tune controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God swimming with the open water in all directions. Drowning a prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time devours snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. It's kind of hard to read here. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding status. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in the 6 dimensions, 4 gears, and a ticking clock. A clock that takes 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second's time. And a bolt head of holy stake tied to the existence of the dog ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayers connecting a sky with 40 gears. And open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing skies, and breathing wheels. Alright, things become weirdly at the very end here. Damn edgies, right. May, okay. Welcome to the live stream. How are you today? Okay. That's kinda It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for the safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you are touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? I don't know. You can keep the poems though. Now the basic is back. The breathing part is far I can understand. They're probably saying that Yuri is beginning to feel like she's really living. Keep breathing. Okay, who's it got to? Monica. Meow. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and start cutting herself with a pocket. What? Isn't it kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like that kind of things. But the point is, you have kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. Now you're saying, well, while you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poems now? It's kind of way this one turns out, so I hope you'll do too. Well, this got weird. Yeah, it's very weird here. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beat. Oh my god. Why all the. I don't know, some letters is gone. Beatful colors, flash, expanding, piercing, red, glowing blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grand, something, sycophants, squeaking, screeching, piercing, like playing chalkboards on the. Oh god, now it's kind of hard to read. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Delete her. I don't know. Huh? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tips of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing difficult decisions. When that's happened, don't forget to save your game. You never know when... who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? What the heck? That's my advice for today. What the heck? Thanks for listening. And now with Natsuki. Yeah, just as I thought. What? Meow. Come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you have been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Oh, okay, thanks for that. You're welcome. Why are you even in this club? Meow. Honestly. Yeah. Why am I playing this game? I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. This is such stupid activities anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today. I just really don't feel like taking right now. Maybe you are having your period or something? Sorry to say that, but it's the only way that I'm thinking that if all the girls having it like really bad emotional stuff here, that would be my first answers in my thought or opinions. Please go away. You have unlocked a special poems. Would you like to read it? A joke. A man walked into the club. In the club there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together and then she liked him even more. One day the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, the third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradictions caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. That's Sayuri, right? What the heck? Okay. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Okay, now it's turned back to normal. We have something we need to go over today, so if anyone could come sit in front of the classroom, I mean in the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We are going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively even since Meow joined and we have started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. That special poem is rare. Huh. She's talking to Nico, not Meow anymore. Yeah, probably because the character protagonist is not showing any of the dialogues anymore. We already have enough concern. Okay, club. More members will just gonna mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Nasky. I don't think you're looking at it in the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings you brought in here in the first place? The literature club should be the place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to live. I know how you feel. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Meow? Okay, now she talks to Meow. Or, I don't know. Uh-huh. Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Meow to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no or anything. Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Meow joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Meow isn't even passionate about literatures in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested to find new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Ho 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 ho. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's word. Hello, are we back now? Sorry with that. Hello? Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Are you guys hearing me now? Okay. It's not my internet, it's my OBS. It's offline by itself for some reason. This one is like third time already in this live stream. Okay, back to the game. I'm sure Yuri and Meow want to get more members too. Right? Just a minute, you guys. Just want to make sure that my OBS is still ongoing. Okay, are we good? Everyone still here? Now repeat yourself. Who's here? There's one. Ah, never mind. I'll just go with here now because the live stream is about to end soon. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I show as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situations... hello? No. What, Monica? Natsuki's right. Isn't she? This club. It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we are against getting new members or anything. Meow. Why did you even join this club? Exactly, you invited me. What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about it, is it? In fact, if I remember you were even given a choice not to join. What? Oh, yeah. Because I don't have any choices to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you have done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? That sentence strikes me a lot. It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place to feel nice and hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No. It's not the same. It won't be the same with this direction she wants to take it. If I want that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. Oh gosh. Don't tell you you're gonna end the stream before that. Well, maybe earlier than that, because it's been 2 hours for me already here. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feels like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. Yeah, right. Even the lizard agreed. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinions on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Yeah, just like that. Who cares about the obnoxious brat? Now, with that honesty, it really laughs me. I mean, I like how nice and quiet in the club right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Ouch. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective to make the decisions that's right for the club. But what about you? Meow? What do you want to get out from this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone is to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather than qualities of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. Literally special. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, in identity of the club as a whole. Wait. Oh, are you still bleeding with your eyes? The whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Yuri, I think you might need a tissue or something. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with her festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. Eh? Your eyes bleeding. bleeding. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feels like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this to be the best club ever. Okay. Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go? Meow. Please don't take this in the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Meow before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow then. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the room. Whew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Meow. I just want to make sure you are enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy and... Is the room darker? I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feels kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. Oh god, come on. Because a hard time. With how means Nazuki and everything, and Yuri's being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean, right? But it's weird because it's in all the time you have been here, we have hardly gotten to spend any time together. And I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. It's totally weird already. There are just some things I have been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait. What just happened? Save the game, shall we? What the heck? Alright, looks like all the save file has been deleted or something. But anyway, we're just gonna save it as page 9 and we'll end this here, okay? So yeah, things has turned into a really weird things. And yep, nasty stuff. Anyway, thank you for joining live stream this time. I'll end it here and cut it next time with more weirder and weirder. That I'm thinking that it's gonna be like very, you know. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. I'll end it here. If you like my live stream this time, press like and subscribe, and then see you again in the next video, whatever. Well, then, see you all, thanks for watching, and don't forget to ring the bell to get the new video notifications, alright? So, see ya!